Okay. We're back now. Yay. Oh crap, I forgot to get rid of the chat. My bad. I did that because nobody was here.
I love it. I love it. Hey,
Welcome
thanks Blue Moon for the
Thank you. Thank you for the $20 straight up G Blue Moon 95.
Do our intro.
Oh, right. Welcome to the SHIRO show. I am Patrick and this is my cohort Dave, or I'm TraynoCo and he is SaturnDave. Hopefully get that right. Today's been a hell of a day, so hopefully you will excuse us for being late. That was on me because I'm straight up dumb. But anyways, welcome to the show. How are you doing, everybody? And how are you doing, Mr. Dave Lee Roth?
I'm doing great. Friday, I'm off of work and I'm so happy. Actually, I think you have I think you got a hall pass. You got like 9 hall passes for being late.
More like 14 in total, and 9 of them are pretty big hall passes.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
Man. What did you do? What did you do, Pat?
All right, so I didn't tell anybody about this because I was fairly sure this was not going to work at all. So, we have in Arizona, we have a local CRT Facebook message group where we keep in tabs, looking for sales, looking for CRTs. And one of the guys posted a link to 9 different auctions of CRTs being sold on a medical surplus site. Now, this isn't any CRTs. These were pretty much 90% PVMs. Like, these are medical. Like, these aren't like the cheapy ones. This is like MD unit, or the 22 MDs U's or whatever's, and the L2s
20
and
inch
stuff. 20-inch CRT goodness.
Dang.
And yeah, the auctions were pretty good. It started at $5. The only caveat is that you have to put down a $2,000 refundable deposit to be able to participate. Okay. And anyways, I participated in the auctions and won all of the PVMs in that. So let's just say that there's a $2,000 dip in my bank account right now.
Crazy money.
Or a credit card. Or credit card. But yeah, like I said, I got, let's see, total. I have 9 PVMs, or I think 8 or 9, I can't remember. Like PVMs, like 20s, and I got 4 other miscellaneous ones that are different sizes. So some 19, or no, some 14, some really small ones, and a black and white one, weirdly enough.
Oh, okay. So like,
yeah.
Are these like the white ones, like the nice big ones? Are those like the white ones? Cool.
Yeah. So this is all awesome. They looked really, really good. Oh, geez, please don't, Blue Moon. I will.
Yeah, don't.
Please don't donate $2,000 to me. I'm making it back. I'm making it back. Don't worry. Basically, so I got the lot for. Actually, no, it was less than that. It was like about. So the lot was about 1,800, but with taxes and everything, it was like 2,400 or whatever. But
wow.
And one of them, I got like a box full of stuff. We called it the mystery box. Nobody else bid on it. $5. Giant box of CRTs. $5.
So you're gonna bring all of these CRTs to PRGE, right? You're gonna put them on the plane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flight cases.
Flight cases, yeah, about $50 a pop. Yeah, PRGE.
You're gonna do like a video wall in your house.
I sincerely hope it's RGB.
Oh, they're all RGB. They're all RGB. Yeah. Most of them component. I think maybe 1 or 2 of them are not component, but it doesn't really matter because RGB.
If you got 9 of those 20-inchers, you could do like a nice little square video wall.
Well, actually, I was about to get to that. I had started selling them to the people in the community in that chat because they couldn't get into it because it was a $2,000 deposit and none of them had the cash. So I sold them to them. I think I sold about the first 2 to. I sold the first 3 and I made about $900.
St. Patrick. SHIRO.
St. Patrick, yeah. Bringing the Robin Hood, getting the CRTs from the rich and giving it to the at good deals. But yeah, I probably could have sold them for $500 and made crazy bank. Like literally, I could have sold 4 of them and made back, 5 of them and made back and be able to kept the other like 6 or 7. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to help the community. These CRTs are hard to find. Oh, thank you, Rob Stadler, for the 10 pounds.
Yeah, thanks,
the 10
Rob.
Dashes, the $10 dues.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. But yeah,
Man, I almost bought a CRT on Thursday. So I was gonna go grab this XBR, right? It looks like that right there.
Oh, wow,
I
yeah.
don't know if you can see it on there. So and the guy told me it was a 25-incher, right? It's got the speakers on the side. This thing was made in '89, basically. So that was like when they were still making things really, really nice, you know? It's got a very thin bezel, but it turned out to be, it wasn't a 25-inch. It was like actually much larger than that. And I was just like, yeah, that might not work for the space that I have. What with the current big monitors that I already have. So I don't know. Now I'm having regrets. Like I still want it, but I really like where the hell am I going to put it?
I like Nick's comment. Dave visiting a man online for a 25-incher.
Right, and it turned out to be bigger than that. It was too big it was just too big
for him to
me.
handle. He couldn't.
Sorry.
He had to pass up on it.
Hey Panda, by the way, he said sup Saturn fam. Great to have him here. Yeah, so
Panda man.
But yeah, it was just too big. Sorry, I couldn't take it.
That's okay. You know what happens to the best of us. Luckily, I have holes big enough to fill all the 20-inchers.
Oh god damn.
I can get. There's enough holes.
Show is so inappropriate.
Rated R.
How many times have you guys watched the Pandemonium? Oh, sorry.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up, my dude. You need to get your
the Virtual Cop documentary. I've watched it like 4.5 times.
3 times.
It more if you count the fact that I've just watched the interview multiple times, you know. But the entire documentary in pieces I've watched like 4.5 times. So I try to help Nick out with the viewing hours or what. I don't know if it counts since it's all the same viewer.
Maybe.
I think it counts, like watch time on YouTube, kind of like it's like before it was like views from different like users. Now it's like, how many minutes have been watched.
Well, while we're talking about it, while I'm thinking about it, do Nick a favor and go to his Ko-fi page and give him some money. Because from my understanding, YouTube dinged him because of a 4-second clip of music and demonetized it. And I know exactly how that feels because we did an interview with Christian Lorson, you know, Scavenger Games, and we put this thing together. Nick did the audio editing. We put this video together. It was so nice. Christian loved it. And then YouTube demonetized it because of the music in the intro, which was from a game, you know, of all things, like a really obscure game. And it sucked because not only did YouTube put a bunch of ads in there, but it also made it almost impossible to find, you know, like, I don't know. It kind of sucked. I kind of feel like we need to release that again just a little while later and maybe just make it not monetized. But like, I want people to hear that interview. But yeah, so I really feel what Nick feels because that sucks, you know?
It'd be cool to maybe if we could put up the interview on the SHIRO page. Like on the SHIRO, like just cut the, I don't know if Nick would be down for that, just like put that on for the SHIRO page, like a posterity, like an archive where it's like the interview only. But it's up to Nick. I think it'd be better on his channel so he can get the good money.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
But the whole thing was fire, and it was excellent. Worth several watches.
Exactly, it's worth the watch. Also, that was AM25 talking. For those of you that don't know.
Oh right, yes, AM25. It was a little muffled, but I think I got what he had to say.
I think it's mostly because of fun, and because it's like 11 p.m. already here, so I have to kind of talk quietly.
I gotcha.
Just if you can just get close to your microphone, just like get your mouth right on that, probably would help.
Hey, I finally beat the Drift King. Finally.
Oh hell yeah.
And I wasn't recording it, which like I have like 5 different cars completely decked out. Like I bought everything for them. I'm racing perfectly. I cannot beat this guy. He's literally just like, and the only time that I can even come close is if he gets caught behind traffic, you know? He has to get caught behind traffic or something like that in order for you to advance. But I ended up going with like an RX-7, you know, like an FD, like K has.
Hey,
did an RX-7. What's that?
Gotta do it. Also, I had you as the guest of honor for a little bit, so sorry about that. Dave has been upgraded.
I've been upgraded. Okay.
The name tag, I left it as guest of honor by mistake, and I had to fix it. Sorry about that.
It works. Yeah. I feel proud to be the guest of honor.
You got updated
on this show,
or downgraded if you look at the way you look at it.
But yeah, no. So I finally beat the Drift King after weeks of trying, and I'd come home and put a few hours into that game. And thanks again.
And put a few holes into your wall after you lost.
Yeah, it's crazy though, because as soon as I won, like then I would try to do it again, and no, he beat me again. So it's just, it was like a one-off fluke that I happened to beat him. But it's good enough for me. Thanks, shouts to Malenko for that work on the game. Really got me playing it, and I finally finished it. I'm looking forward to what else he's working on, which is really a fool's errand.
He's working on a lot.
He's working on a fool's errand, but he's tenacious and determined, and he doesn't know when to quit.
He's the first around. Nothing's gonna ever bring him down.
Yeah.
So sweet, but yeah.
I mean, the Saturn version of Drift King is already like 100 times better than the PlayStation by the simple fact that it has Craig Stadler now. Like that's just a selling point.
According to some people, it's good.
Does the PlayStation version have Craig Stadler? No.
I'm just gonna say it's better because it's on the Saturn.
Yeah.
The Haystation can just take a walk.
The funny thing, I have like a original PlayStation here, just around my side. Like, it was built in like '96. By '97, it was already broken.
Yeah, can you throw that on stream for us? Just like slam that right on the ground. I just want to hear that break.
I can throw it. Well,
don't seriously, don't throw it. Don't seriously throw it.
I know, but like,
should
it's already broken. Like,
you don't have to throw it. You're good.
Should I show folks what's in
we
here?
got a package. Oh crap, I forgot. Besides the package,
this is one of many.
Many
actually.
Packages. Yeah, I got some.
I've kind of got a lot.
I thought you were insinuating something when you said you were going to show me your package on the stream earlier.
I might not. So I don't want to get Okay, so this might key out. Since you've got me keyed.
What do we got in the box? What's in the box?
What does it look like?
Oh, what is that? I can't
see
see it. There's plastic in the way. Oh, I see an S and an M in there. What could that be? Oh! Oh hell yeah! Look what we got that's keyed out.
The front is probably gonna key out completely.
I'll key you out just so we can see the cover. I'll unkey you so we'll see the green. Let me see that real quick. There you go, chroma key. Okay, we'll be green for validity. You can show it off. Behind the curtains, look, Dave is green. Confirmed his couch is green.
There you go. And so it's it looks nice. It looks very nice.
I think your keying out is keying it out.
Oh yeah, well that's probably true, and I'm doing that for Pat's benefit so that he gets a clean key on his end. But yeah. It's absolutely pristine. All the QR codes work. All the barcodes work. Everything looks great. They actually botched the print the first time. I wouldn't say botched, but they the printing company, there were a couple tiny little blemishes on it, enough that I being a perfectionist was just like, we got to have them printed again, so, and they did. They were so cool about it. They were just like, yeah, we'll print it again, send it to you, don't have to do anything with the other ones. So I think we'll probably end up offering the other ones at a huge discount, defect copies or whatever. But seriously, the defects are minute, very minute, totally passable. It's just that these are like perfect.
Dave, I'm gonna be honest, Dave has incredibly high standards, and anything less than perfect. And this isn't a dig at Dave. This is like a compliment. Like, he will accept nothing but perfection, and that's why I love Dave.
Also, it's our Patreon supporters' money, and they paid good money for this thing to happen. And I don't think
give you some support, buddies.
I don't think we should just accept it if it's got like a couple blemishes on it. They rushed the first job is what happened. They were in a crunch. They rushed the first job, pushed it out, and then. But anyway, shipping is going to be the deal. That's going to be the thing. It's like $3.50 anywhere in the U.S. It's like $13 to Canada and Mexico, and then it's like killer like $21 to ship to the UK or Europe.
It's going to be pricey, guys. I'm sorry.
But I don't.
About this,
we're not going to. you were saying Patreon supporters pretty much already paid for this thing, basically.
Yeah, so we gotta give them it. So
I think Patreon supporters just need to pay shipping, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're a Patreon supporter, shipping, that's all you need.
Yeah, just so we'll put up a special link. I'm still waiting on the cardboard mailers that are gonna protect these things when we ship them out. But yeah, we'll put a private link in the Patreon just for you guys, and all you have to do is just pay the shipping to get it to you. And I'm sorry that we don't have.
Is that at the $3 level or above, or are we just doing all Patreons in general?
I mean, anybody who's currently throwing money
good.
our way,
has
already. I would say so.
I think we might cut off we might check cutoffs, but like
if you want to do $3 and above, that sounds fair. I mean, at least that's like what the U.S. Yeah, one copy only. Because here's the thing, we want to gauge interest in this and see if we sell these out, it's very easy for me to click reorder and do another round. Okay. But again, I kind of just want everybody to have an opportunity to get one of these. So, cause that was the original goal, is just to have everyone in the community be able to have one and put it on their shelf next to all their other magazines.
Yeah. Like this is a fan effort here. And I think, we want everybody that can get one in it. And this is going to be like first print copy. It's going to be no. It's going to be the same exact copy no matter when you get it, as long as it's a SHIRO magazine. Maybe down the road, if it's like years later, we might do like a second or something in there on the inside. But it's not going to be a big thing. If it sells out, we'll get more. So you'll probably have to wait a little bit, but we'll do it. We just don't want. I guess our worst fear, and that's something that Dave agrees with. We don't like holding people's money.
No, that's why. Yeah, actually, if I've been having trouble with the PayPal, honestly, Pat and I, and we got it figured out, but it was like security stuff. And then on top of that, I'm waiting for all the packing materials that I need. So I wouldn't want to take your money right now and then be sitting on it until I just want to be able to take your money and ship it,
Exactly.
So you guys get it as soon as possible. Blue Moon, no way we're making you pay for this magazine. But if you want to pay for it for other people, that's fine.
Yeah, I think you bought the magazine 25.
I think he bought the entire order.
Yeah, you bought the order last time, dude. Yeah.
But seriously, we love all you guys. We have laid out the next issue, and we are kind of working on trying to get that together. And at this point, with everything that we're involved in, it's probably like a once a year kind of thing. So with that in mind, we need to start thinking about everything that's going to go into this issue, so
on the
that
bright
it's very.
Side, we got the process down. So once
that's true.
We got everything ready to go. So as soon as we get the magazine all set up, can order it, put it out, and we can get it printed up, and it'll be like that. There won't be any months delay. It's like we have the entire assembly line in order.
Yeah, there's 100 pristine issues printed, absolutely pristine, perfect. They got it right the second time. And then there's 100 what I call bloopers or defect issues that just have a couple ink marks on some of the pages, very tiny. Really tiny. Some people might have not even notice, but I did, and I'm one of those customers that you don't like that ends up calling in. It's please print it again.
Yeah. On the bright side, I think we can get it to a lot more people's hands that way at PRGE, because I think I think we're going to be wanting to bring the defects to PRGE and just be like, yeah, it's $5 or $4 or whatever. I don't know what we decide on yet for that. I think it's probably gonna be half off or something. We don't know yet. I don't want to give solid numbers, but do we want to say how much the magazine's going to be costing, or did we already say that? I can't remember. We said the cost. Well,
yeah, it costs us exactly $7 to print each magazine, but then then we have bags, we have boards, and we also have the cardboard thing that you throw it in. So basically, we're charging $10 for the magazine. Because that's just covering our costs, and then there's shipping. So media mail is $3.50 anywhere in the U.S., and then like I said, Canada and Mexico is $13, and then overseas is $21. And I don't know.
It's gonna suck. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. I can attest though, having done a lot of the Saturn Dave stuff and the Dave Levy Customs game repros in the past, every time I've shipped to Ireland or UK or Portugal or whatever, it's always crazy expensive. To be honest, it's always really expensive. So
yeah, and it sucks though. Like we tried to look at every option we had available to us to be able to ship to the overseas fans, but like it just wasn't. There wasn't any good options. Like they were all incredibly expensive. So it sucks, and I really wish we could have gotten it cheaper, but like we don't have any like deals or operations or any like assembly lines.
That said, the company we're working with, they are based out of the UK with an operation in the United States. So I could easily do a print run in the UK and have it drop shipped to somebody to help fulfill distribution on the UK side. So, that's a possibility actually. And I would probably talk to somebody from within our community that's more vetted, that I trust in terms of that. But yeah, that's what's going on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do such a huge segment on that, but we don't have that much news. I just wanted to say, that's exciting. Pat and I have kind of been sitting on this for a long time because when we first got the order, we were about to say something, and then I was like, oh, they've got I want to have them printed again,
Yeah,
and so
it's understandable.
Yeah. I'm so happy though that the company we chose is 100% customer service, so that no questions asked. They were just like, sure, we'll print it again, and you don't have to do anything.
And I think that's it. They're going to be our number one distributor nowadays, unless something tragic happens.
Oh, dude, Martin says he can help with UK distribution.
Oh, dang. Also, you want
I would be
Roboto
down
again?
I would be down because I love Martin, and
sure.
we could definitely talk.
Yeah,
so be in touch.
Roboto, by the way.
Oh, I went Roboto. Okay, let me do the little unplug thing.
I'll let him do the thing while we do it. But yeah, I think that it'd be great. I would love to get UK stuff. The thing is with the UK stuff is that
there we go.
Yeah, sound good now. The thing with the UK stuff is that we don't know how many people are going to order it, so we might do a thing where we get a threshold of UK or overseas orders, and then get it printed or get it sent that way, because we don't want to have Martin with 50 or 60 copies stacked up in his foyer. Or
it's a commitment. It's a commitment if you're thinking about doing it. It's definitely a commitment. But I can see us setting you up with a user account on our PayPal and being able to ship through that. I can see it working out. It's just something we'd have to discuss, but definitely makes sense to. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, but I'm just happy that we finally got to it. I think there's one more issue with PayPal. Of course, there's one more issue with PayPal. There's always goddamn issue with PayPal. I hate it so much. I hate PayPal so much. They locked me out of my account
They locked us out of our account.
I am literally fuming. I was so pissed on Wednesday. I was gonna lose my mind with PayPal. Literally, I was almost I felt really bad for the guy. I try my best because I did customer service. I get it. I try my best to keep my cool, but it was crazy. Oh, you need to verify your account, but you can't verify your account with this. But you can't verify your account because you have to do this. It was a circular thing, and it was oh my god, I almost lost my head the other day, and I was so. And then on top of that, I'm trying to
create this buy now button, right? That it's a seller tool where you create a buy now button and you have options, and it tracks inventory. We have to be able to track inventory, because we have a limited inventory, so I don't want to be selling people stuff when I don't have any left.
Yeah.
And so I get all the way to the done, and I click submit, and then it goes server error. I'm just I lost everything. I did it again, server error. So yeah, I'm just glad this is Friday. Anyway, in other news,
PayPal, I hate you so much.
In other news, I don't know if anybody listened to the most recent. Editor's Corner that I did with Peter.
Great show.
We talked Saturn hardware. That was fun. We're gonna need to do another one because we ran into time and we realized that there's just so much more to cover. But again, without scripting the show and keeping it casual, we don't want to we don't want it to be like a Wikipedia article. We just want it to be a casual conversation about our memories.
Yeah.
But Peter and I, we met this last weekend and we recorded a new episode, and I'm so excited to finally get this new episode out to all of you guys, because Peter and I have been holding on to a lot of these thoughts for years and years, and
you guys finally... a machine gun. Dang, it's like I checked the queue. It's another editor's corner. God damn.
Well, I figured out the secret
it.
sauce. The secret sauce is this. There's only 2 people, so it's like a phone conversation. There's very little editing. Like he said, when we're done with the audio, I pop it into Audacity, and I'm like, I don't even have to edit this. It's like pretty much good to go. And then on top of that, it's easier to schedule because it's just 2 people. Because when we're trying to schedule a SHIRO cast with 5 people, you know, it's like inevitably somebody can't do it.
It's like rocket science trying to get everyone together. Yeah. Oh my god! But
and
it's
we're
fun
all
when
like,
we do.
Yeah, and it's all also feels like kind of like we're taking turns presenting, you know, to kind of like this invisible teleprompter or something like that, and it's less conversational than it is kind of like, okay, it's your turn to say your bit, you know, and you're kind of like talking at an invisible audience, kind of like, you know, that's the thing I'm trying to avoid with this new show is like just talk to Peter and have fun talking about Saturn. So you know,
it's fun. I like it.
Yeah,
it's like it's like you get out it's like getting a pent out frustration, and it's really cool because I think it's a lot of fun because it's like it's a 2-way conversation. It's like listening to you guys talk in general, but it is weird to hear you guys talk and not respond back in some aspects. It's kind of weird. It's like the opposite of a podcast where it's weird when you're on there and you can talk back to them. Now it's the opposite where it's like I can't talk to you guys. Like, oh yeah, that's right. We're on the Discord, Carl. That works.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot.
It's fun, and yeah. So I'm really looking forward to. It's gonna go live on Patreon this Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that, and then it'll be live to public on Saturday, so Saturn Day. So be on the lookout. Yep.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Not tomorrow, not tomorrow Saturday, but it'll be this coming Wednesday for Patreon, and then the following Saturday.
Well, that reminds me, I'm not gonna be on the SHIRO show next week. I forgot I'm gonna be in Vegas. I forgot. I'm dumb.
Vegas, baby. Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the cigarette and whatever the cover is.
You gonna drive through the desert? Are you gonna drive through the desert?
I mean, yeah.
Top
I'm gonna
down?
have to. No, it's a Civic, so no.
You'll have your top down. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I'll be pants bottomless Vegas experience, baby. But I'm excited because I'm seeing the Beatles Love concert, so I'm or the Beatles Love thing. I am super stoked for that. I love the Beatles so much.
Is that like a tribute? What is that?
It's Cirque du Soleil, so they do like a bunch of acrobatics and stuff to Beatles songs. So original tracks.
That sounds awesome.
And the thing is that it's surround all around the room, so the entirety of the room is speakers all around it. All the sound effects going through your head. It's gonna be amazing. Also, for a second, I thought I said Pat gonna clean up. I was like, yeah, I am a bit disheveled this week, so I am sorry, guys. It's been a long day. I'm glad you're not here in the room because I smell so bad. I know that's probably TMI, but like I have to lift I lifted like 14 PVMs and like I don't know, like 110 degree weather. Like it's gonna get stinky. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what, Pat? When you're in Vegas, you should do like a live stream on your phone or whatever. They have some arcades there, and they have at least one arcade there that has like a bunch of Naomi cabs and a bunch of like old like 90s arcade games.
Oh, is that the Excalibur?
I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was like MGM or if it was like it was near the MGM. I don't know if it's Excalibur, but there's multiple arcades in Las Vegas. But there's one like really big arcade, and they have a bunch of old 90s arcade games. I think folks would dig that if you had time. But
I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can get my roommate to do that. Be down for that. My roommate would have to be on probably, but he doesn't know shit about Saturn. But I'll see what I can do. I'll try to call up for the show.
Arcade games in general.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I'll figure it out. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, stream Haunted Casino in Vegas. Haunted
you
Casino.
Can play some 21.
Honestly, I think my friend and I are good at, or I think my friend and I are gonna do blackjack, so we're probably gonna do that.
I gotcha.
Yeah, what happens to Vegas needs to be broadcast on the SHIRO show. Yeah,
Level
that's right.
Up. Yeah, the Level Up 21 and up arcade at MGM Grand. I think that's the one.
Oh, I'll tell my roommate.
God damn, there's like 15 best arcades in Las Vegas.
Yeah, there's a lot of arcades that opened up. Like I know there's one off of Fremont Street in Vegas that we went to last time. I do want to hit that up. We want to get drunk and play some Mario Party, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that'd be
I'm
rad.
down for that.
Which Mario Party?
Just Superstars.
Oh, Superstars. Okay.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Trust me, it's a really good one. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna bring my Walkman and fall asleep to music. It's gonna be. I love my Walkman. But yeah, man, I think we got anything else? I've completely.
What's your latest dub to your cassette?
What did I do? Oh, I did the Beatles. I did Abbey Road and Let It Be. I actually had the Let It Be had to bleed through the other side. I stopped it right before, so it's come together all the way to the end of Bathroom Window, and then the next side it comes in as Golden Slumbers all the way to the end of a Let It Be. So Get Back.
Nice. Okay.
It's pretty good. I like it because it's like one continuous album thing. If you think about it, both the albums are recorded pretty much side by side, so it's like a stream of consciousness sort of thing, which is kind of cool. I like it.
That's
I probably
rad.
shouldn't
Yeah,
ever
I
last,
like it.
but you know, no
Cool.
Blue Moon 95. I will not dub temporary secretary to that. Also, I am not cool. I'm not the coolest. I just want to say,
That's fair.
they kept calling me cool the other day, so they told me, don't say I'm not the coolest, or I'm gonna dub it saying you are the coolest. So I am not the coolest. So challenge accepted. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much my latest dub. My dub, I dub and a dub. So I think I want to do something else before I go to Vegas, like another Pink Floyd album or maybe some Vaporwave. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Vaporwave. That's always nice.
Love it.
On
love
a cassette.
It. Hell yeah.
Get some artwork on there. I don't know. Just customize it.
I met somebody that does the same thing locally to me too. So I'm gonna meet up with them probably sometime next week or the week after and do some cassette talks. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a analog interview. Maybe.
You know, Tyler, what was it? What's that channel? Tyler, he has videos of his parents, his dad growing up.
My gaming life.
My retro gaming life.
My retro life, yeah.
Recently uploaded a video of Sega CD games. And it was his dad's like favorite Sega CD games. You should definitely check it out, Pat. His favorite Sega CD game was Snatcher, and he talks about that. As it should be, any cool dad, but definitely I was like, well, my dad wasn't into Snatcher. Those have been some good memories. But yeah, no, it was a great video. You'd love it. Check it out. And then before we get into news, I have another question for you, music related question. Okay. So Nirvana, we already said Nevermind is up there with like Sgt. Pepper's, right? We consider it to be kind of like all killer, no filler, perfect album.
Pretty much.
Would you? And I was talking with my wife the other night. We were kind of arguing, kind of having disagreements, but she was saying No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom. What do you think? I was thinking that's more like a B, maybe like if we're judging these albums, so strictly, like it has to basically be.
What song was on Tragic Kingdom again? Is that the one?
Spiderweb.
Is that the one like
Just a Girl?
Screening My Phone Calls?
Yeah, that's on there? Screening My Phone. Yeah. It's got a bunch of it's still got some filler on there though. I feel it's not like completely perfect. We're also saying like Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy.
Hell yeah, Melancholy, that's on there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You think it's like an A? You think it's like
I think
flawless?
It is
because that's what I'm saying is what's so if we're saying Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon is flawless, right? If we're saying that belongs in this discussion of like flawless albums, then what else belongs there? Maybe one of Michael Jackson's albums.
Thriller,
which one?
Hands down, Thriller.
Yeah,
is
I
on
can
there.
get behind that.
Thriller. In terms of artists, Led Zeppelin 4 and 2. Led Zeppelin 4 2. Let's see.
Fleetwood Mac. Anything?
Rumors? Yeah, Rumors, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What other albums? Because I was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah. Like basically you can't find fault. Like it's hard to find any kind of fault with an album. That's what I'm trying to find, because I know there's like several amazing albums out there that I'd probably rank like a B or B plus, but to get into that top tier, it's really like I might be able to count them on two hands.
It's hard. Definitely Sgt. Pepper's, Nirvana. I agree that maybe Melancholy is a B. Tragic Kingdom B. I would say that No Doubt's the debut, the red one, that might be.
Oh yeah. Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Blood Sugar Sex. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's rad. I mean, of course, that's when Chili Peppers were just otherworldly. I mean, they're still okay, but I don't like them as much as the old school stuff. For sure.
Stadium Arcadium. That one's really good. Maybe not. Maybe
I give it a B. B. It's got a ton of killer. But here's the thing: you got to. This has to be almost objective, and so some people don't like. My wife doesn't really like Nirvana, Okay, but she admits that it's impossible to find fault like on a kind of widespread appeal with Nevermind just because of how timeless it is. Like kids are still wearing Nirvana shirts, they're still listening to that album. Versus like Tragic Kingdom is a little niche. It's a little niche. However
honestly,
you say that word.
No Doubt is a very as weird as it is a niche ska band. Like I know people like that's very neat. Oh crap! Another ska band, Sublime, self-titled. That one's A tier.
That is close. A tier or close. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, that one. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot. NWA, Straight Outta Compton. That one is A tier. Holy crap! I wasn't even
thinking about rap, or hip hop, but yeah, for sure.
I think the Chronic. I don't know the Chronic. The Chronic's is a hard maybe.
B plus. B plus.
Like B plus. Chronic.
I have a lot of great memories about it, but I mean, it's if you listen to it from A to B, it's there are some like throwaway tracks. But yeah, no, I think that. Anyway, I keep thinking about this. I keep wanting to. Oh, Police.
Oh yeah, Police.
Which album though?
That's hard. Oh god,
the one with.
I'd have to say Synchronicity, maybe.
Really?
Maybe
Synchronicity. Not the one with Every Breath You Take.
I don't like that song actually.
Well, no, not the song, but the whole album with Roxanne.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm thinking of the greatest hits though. I'm thinking of their greatest hits album.
Greatest hits. But no, that's why I say Synchronicity because it had, or I can't remember which one. Whoever one has Message in a Bottle has Message in a Bottle in it, and they have because I know Stuart Copeland has a song that's was it Any Other Day or whatever. That song is one of my favorites, and I think Message is on that one too.
If we start counting greatest hits albums, then this is no fair because then it's like
that would be every album, but
that would be every album.
But yeah, like honestly,
okay, we'll talk about Saturn. We should start talking about Saturn.
Yeah, but anyways, I guess the answer to the original question, I don't think Tragic Kingdom is. I think it is B plus tier, but I do think their first album might be it would be an A for me because it has so many great ska classics on it.
Okay, so here, last question, then we'll move on. Weezer. Pinkerton, Green Album, or Blue Album? Which one?
Green Album is not in the running. It's between Blue and Pinkerton, but I really, really like both of them together. But it's hard to pick. Honestly, if I had to make a third option, the unreleased what's the song? Songs from the Black Hole. Like,
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one's A tier, but I don't think it counts. It's like Smile. It's hard to count it, but if I can pick that one, it would be that one. If I could pick any other one, that's hard.
So does that mean you would pick Smile over Pet Sounds?
Yeah, absolutely. Smile is an absolutely better album than that. Sorry, it
is a great album, but I'm also judging it based on like criteria, like how influential it was, basically, you know, and how much of an impact it made on the world, like, or on people, you know.
I guess, but then we'd have to say Rubber Soul would be one. Have to be that as well because
Rubber Soul is fantastic.
Honestly,
I think Rubber Soul
the
might
Beatles
be
have
my
like
favorite.
5 perfect albums. It's like Rubber Soul,
really
Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's, Abbey Road.
It's not fair. It's almost not fair. But
it's like almost every other album.
What other band did that?
Yeah. But yeah, like literally 5 albums that are perfect. Like the first 2 albums are kind of suck. Hard Day's Night, maybe that might be up there.
Well, the first few albums were just cover. You know, they were like finding their
okay. They were worth listening to. They have a lot of good hits on it. I'm just saying, like, in terms of that A plus, like those 5, maybe I would shove in Hard Day's Night. That's a hard one. Hard Day's Night is hard because there's a lot of, but there is so many good songs on it. Like
great movie though.
You Can't Do That is literally my favorite Beatles song of all time, and it's on that album. Oh my god!
Oh really? That's your favorite song? Wow!
I just love the guitar work on it, and John Lennon's solo. Like the guitar work is so beautiful on that, and then his solo just is amazing on that. And I don't know why people sleep on it. Sgt. Pepper's.
It's a great song. It's a great song for sure.
But yeah, if I had to pick one, that's hard. I'd have to go with Blue because I really, really like Blue Album, and I can put that more on because Pinkerton is more of a sad album for me, but Blue Album is more upbeat, and it's like one of those ones I can rock out to anything.
Hey, speaking of music, have you ever heard that track "In This World"? By Fitz Houston.
Oh no, Dave crashed, guys. Oh no, man, he's gone. Sorry, got that. Yeah. Anyways,
seriously though, did I?
No, you're good. You're good. No, I was joking because that was a bad question, bad faith question.
That was a bad question because that corners you.
Question. You know what the answer to that would be, and it would make me insult him. So that's a bad. We got a shout. Do we want to talk? Do we want to say something about it on the show? Didn't we say it last time? Oh, you weren't here last time.
I wasn't on that show. I wasn't on last time.
Yeah, we actually showed the Fitz video. Yeah, he gave us a shout. Really cool guy. I love Fitz. Yeah. He is honestly, he's a really cool dude. He's really religious, so God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him, because
positive guy though.
Yeah, honestly, he's a really cool. Like, I love religious people like that, where it's like, I know we're getting crazy. Like, whether it's like they're so cool, they're so down, they're all praise and love and stuff. And I think we need more of that in the world. So Fitz is a gem that needs to be protected.
Definitely. Yeah. Really cool guy. I sent him a message saying, "Hey, you want to do an interview? We're down."
I'd be down.
We'll see. Yeah,
I'd have to probably maybe sequester myself for that. I don't want to say something bad.
Did we shout Blue Moon for that? Like, wasn't he the guy?
Yeah, we did. We showed off the video
great.
and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah,
See,
thanks again,
totally
Blue Moon 95. Those that weren't here, that he had Fitz record a video of him shouting out SHIRO and thanking us and saying you must play Sega Saturn, which will be in our next podcast. Wasn't there something else we added to the podcast? I completely forgot. There was something else.
I'm sure there was.
But
that's what I mean. Like, even we had a cast with TJ Davis too. It's like there are a lot of hands on deck, when it comes to making a game, and it's not just the programmers or the artists. It's somebody who did the voice work and stuff like that. And I just think the more interviews we can get with these people telling these stories, the better. Paint a big complete picture of like what it was like making games back in the 90s. Yeah, we're not. I'm gonna be turning 40 this year.
Damn.
I can't believe it.
I'm already 30. I already got. It's kind of hard to get. I'm starting to see gray in my beard right here. Like, I don't know. Maybe it might just be the camera, but it's looking. I don't know. It's looking.
Oh, I would love to interview Richard Jakes if I could ever get him.
We'll get
busy
Jake's
guy though. He's actually a busy guy. He's still working. He's not retired. Dude is a machine.
Jakes is on our list though.
Yeah. Crazy. Adam Korlick, just shared a little, I don't know, a meme or whatever, that it's been exactly the same amount of time since the PS2 launched to today as the amount of time between the Atari 2600 and the PS2. Can you believe that?
Honestly, I think it says a lot more about our technology and that's why I'm so proud of our technology and the fact that the technology's advanced so far and how we've advanced as humans. I know a lot of people are very like, technology is going to destroy us all, but I kind of have a more Pollyanna approach where I think technology is our savior, and I think it will be the saving of us. And a lot of people are worried about the AI.
Pollyanna. Crazy
honestly,
as a loon.
My friends say the same thing when I say that, but I just like the terminology because I kind of feel like I'm that way. But yeah,
that's great.
Oh wait, yeah, he just did the OST for the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Really? Holy crap! That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like been super busy.
Damn, we need to get him, but I know that Panda's got a pretty cool interview coming up that I'm excited for him to see. Honestly, we need to get see if we can get Panda to get the interviews edit some of the stuff and have them as podcasts.
Yeah, it would be great.
We'll figure it out.
We need more of that. We need to do more of that. Yeah, for sure.
We'll have like a Panda cast. But yeah, I think I see people. You really need to do more Editor's Corner. Really enjoy the podcast. Thank you. That's awesome.
We will. We will. Yes, I'm keeping it. I want to keep it as sustainable as possible and keeping it locked at like a 60-minute, with the exception of this one that we're dropping on Wednesday to Patreon. This one's like 2 hours.
I was at the guess 2 hours. Like, is it like 2 hours? Like, oh yeah.
It couldn't be helped. If we had done 60, we'd have been doing it an injustice. But most of the topics are just going to be kind of like memories and reminiscing and stuff like that. So we're cutting ourselves off at 60 minutes, trying to keep it easy to edit and easy to keep doing like every 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll keep those coming for sure.
I'm excited.
Apologies to everybody I've had my head down at work the whole week, so I haven't really seen things that are going on. But I know that shouts to Anthony, Knight of Dragon, and Sega RPG fan for continuing to push the boundaries on the whole. Like, they're still working on the Netlink stuff, and I mean, really trying to get a whole new like robust Netlink OS up that will do like matching and everything. Like it'll have lobbies. It'll be like legit, complete replacement for what's there with the X-Band stuff. But so you've got those guys working hard on that. It's going to be slow, you know, but I know Anthony's, you know, still working on it. He just posted something today. And then you got the dudes who are doing the X-Band tournaments, you know, so
crazy.
You know, it's
double
growing.
Nickel?
Yeah, I mean, Dan's right here, Retrospectors. He's been
double
doing
dime,
it. Double dime, double nickel. I like that. What, double nickelback? Double dime.
That's actually a record
Double
store by me
dime
called Double Nickel Collective in Arizona. That actually is a thing. So that's why I was probably thinking
Wee
that.
Man. I think Wee Man, was it Wee Man 64? He's gotten far. Skoger. There's a bunch of dudes in our Discord that are participating in this Virtua Fighter Remix tournament, but I'm really impressed at the bracket they've got and just like the commitment to posting their videos and stuff like that. And hopefully we can really get the word out and get more people to join up in our community. But I'm really excited for the work that Anthony and Joe are doing, and can't wait to see what this software is going to be like, you know. But it's going to be great.
It's going to be amazing.
No
yeah,
pressure.
we should probably get into the Saturn news before we...
Let's do it.
We got 9 minutes left. Or I should go over that a tiny bit.
Where do we start? We're starting with... did we already talk Genesis Mini?
Yeah, we did. Basically, TLDR, it's okay.
Yeah,
doesn't have games that you want, and I don't think it's really worth getting. But
doesn't have Snatcher. I probably won't buy.
Doesn't have WD games. Article covered. There we go. It's some information.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start off.
I still say... Yeah, go ahead.
Start off with Liquid Kids Best of. Liquid Kids, that's probably some euphemism there. So this is an arcade game that released in 1990 as a exclusive home port on the PC Engine 92 until Ving ported it to the Saturn 97. Japanese only, of course. Why would it not be? I mean, we don't get any good games here. Basically, you play a platypus-looking hippo named Hippo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Searching for his missing girlfriend. Man, I feel you. Hippo. Basically, the gimmick here is so people can throw water bombs that immobilize them enemies, and you can shove them against the walls to vanquish them. Freezing ball throwings can lead to chains or bonus points. I've never really played it myself that much, but actually, no, I did play this. I think some guy at a arcade. This game actually is pretty fun. Like,
it's solid.
It's a pretty solid game. I don't think you need to know a lot of Japanese to play it. So I think
the graphics are a little simple, but I mean, of course, it's an older game ported, you know. So, but no, it actually plays really solid. You basically throw the water balloons at the enemies and then push them into the walls. I think you probably already said that when we were reading the article, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. And actually, this is like Ving's thing on the Saturn was like porting Taito games. That would be an article. Ving's thing, yeah. Ving's thing, no, they did like Night Striker, Metal Black, Bubble Symphony, Elevator Action Returns, what else? Puli-Rula, you know, all those arcade games, many of them Taito, Chase HQ, that stuff. Image Fight, that was another one. So like Ving, that was their thing.
Ving's thing. Hashtag Ving's thing. That'll be our new hashtag Ving's thing. But again, a comment. Blue Moon said Liquid Kids is a gem of a game, one of my childhood favorites from the arcade. I actually know it made it over to America, so it's kind of cool to see that it did. So that's pretty cool. Danthrax actually
in the arcade. Okay. Yeah.
Danthrax giving me some Sega Mini 2 has Crusaders of Senti, Tux, Truxton, Shining Force CD, and Robo Least. It's worth getting. Maybe for people that. Well, I guess. Yeah. Maybe.
I've got those games. I'm not discouraging people to buy. I'm just disappointed that it doesn't have Snatcher, and that's probably for Kojima reasons or something.
Yeah, we're fanboys, unfortunately here.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you don't like those games, I definitely think it's worth getting if you want to hack it. Personally, for me, that has Mr. 9 CRTs right now. I don't think it's probably something on my radar. But yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of Genesis Mini 1, like the original Genesis Minis, show up on OfferUp now because people are like trying to get rid of those to make way for the new one. I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of them on OfferUp.
Yeah, Blue Moon says need a mod to play Vectrex. Man, that would be require me to go into the TV and recoil it. That's not happening ever.
More like Vector Man. Vector Man 2.
I'll play Vector Man. That's what he meant. Play Vector Man. Yeah, I could do that. It's RGB already, so I don't have to mod it. Let's play some Vector Man 2. Not 1. But
What's
anyway,
up next? Soul Hackers?
Soul Hackers for 3DS emulator Citra. I almost call it Cirta for some reason. I don't know why I kept saying that. I literally, every time I saw Citra, I put Cirta. I think there's something wrong with me. But anyways, the Soul Hackers for the 3DS emulator Cirta, it gets a PSX Saturn UI texture pack. So the hacker known as Stickman Sham, shouts out, just released a PlayStation 1 Saturn UI texture pack for the game Soul Hackers. So essentially what it did was essentially did was change the UI from the more modernized one to an actual the Saturn PS1 UI look. So it looks more like the original game. So as you can see right here, here's a screenshot from on the right is the 3DS and the left is the PS1 and Saturn. So yeah, it makes it look closer to the retro look, and using.
So this is the 3DS remake with a patch applied through use of the emulator, right?
Yeah, I believe it patched the files. I looked on there and they said that they tried doing it, but the textures don't work on there on the 3DS. It might be too high res for it, so maybe they might look into doing it or work on that more. I didn't really know exactly how far they went for that. So maybe they might continue on that and make it for the 3DS version as well. But little by little, we're getting close to a Saturn and PS1 fan translation, at least in terms of the look. So this might be what a finalized translation might look like, actually. So that's kind of cool.
Did you, speaking of emulation, did you see that news about the de novo launching for Nintendo Switch? It's like,
oh boy, my favorite.
So you did?
I did, yeah. No, I saw Martin Richards Gamer tweeted that out, and I was like, oh boy, I guess I don't want to play Switch games anymore. And oh boy, I guess it's gonna be hacked in like a day. So like people are freaking out, but it's like it's gonna be
probably
in a day, and it'll be fine.
Like, it's gonna be a big deal.
I guess they're trying to curb the emulator use, like especially with the rampant emulation on the Steam Deck. So I guess that's really the push that they've been doing with that. Good or bad, depends on what side you're on, but yeah, in my opinion, I think if you have the game legally and you want to play it, you should be able to play it any way you want.
Yeah,
as long as you don't like mod it or make people look bad doing it.
That's true. I think that if you have the ability to buy, I think that if the game is current and it's currently being sold, you really ought to support the developers. That's the thing. If we don't want games as a whole to just, suck, because they're all going to end up being this, free to play BS, so I mean, if you don't want games to completely suck, you need to support the developers. But like Pat said, if you've already bought the game and you just want to be able to play it on a different platform, that's where it kind of sucks. Like, obviously you've given them your money, so
you should do what you want, but that's not how the way this world works, sadly.
No, that's not the way the world works.
But I guess wrapping this up though, you can check this out, download the patch here. I also featured the Soul Hackers Saturn fan translation that was worked on, a couple that was it's like the little demonstration that Saturn Fanatic worked on. Looks kind of similar in a way, in terms of the look of it. Might be a little bit more before, but yeah, I definitely recommend if you could download it, I would definitely do that for the 3DS, because I think it's a cool little texture pack. I think it's worth trying out. Yeah,
and speaking of Soul Hackers,
oh yeah, we'll talk about that real quick. I just want to say, Sam said, just set sail on the high seas. Nintendo Kingdom's ports are ripe for the taking. Dang, he's going Pirates of the Caribbean.
You are a pirate.
Exactly.
You are a pirate. All right, so next we got Soul Hackers 2 launches today on modern platforms.
Soul Hackers 2, sequel to the Saturn port, Saturn or PS1 port of the game. So this was an article Dan wrote up. Thank you. I tried to write it up, but I got kind of busy lifting 14 CRTs today, so that didn't happen. Also giving blood, so fun times. Thank you again, Dan, for picking up my slack. I kind of suck sometimes, so thank you very much, Dan. Love you.
We love Dan.
We know. But yeah, he talked about how he was talking about how Soul Hackers 2 launched on modern platforms today. First direct sequel to Soul Hackers that was released 25 years ago on the Saturn first. That was the first one. PS1 later. Saturn first. Just wanted to let you know on that. So it retains really the original dungeon crawler aspect of the game and simplifies the mechanics to make it more. Honestly, it looks a lot like Persona in a way, like in terms of the gameplay and the UI. But that would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if they're reusing the Persona or Shin Megami Tensei 5 engine for these games.
They do. They reuse a lot of the same assets, the same engine. That's some of and some of the stuff is almost looks like minor tracings of previous assets. It's like so that they do recycle a lot of assets in the SMT games, but that's just to be expected at this point, I think.
Yeah. So it's definitely Persona looking. A lot of people are saying it's too Persona for me. I definitely can see it. It definitely has. It looks like it has some aspects missing. It definitely feels more Persona-esque, which I guess is good or bad in some aspects. But
they're trying to make it more mass appeal, wider appeal. Yeah.
But I think I'll give it a shot. I just haven't picked up. I haven't even played Shin Megami Tensei 5 yet, so I haven't even looked into playing Soul Hackers. So yeah, it's available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC. RIP Switch. Rest in peace. But and it's the first.
I don't want people to emulate it.
Yeah, go emulate it anyway. But it's actually the first Shin Megami in years to release on the Xbox family system, so it's kind of cool. I think the original was like the original Xbox, right, or something crazy.
I honestly don't even know.
Yeah,
funny enough,
it's been quite a bit. If anybody can look that up and let us know, we'll shout it out. I just forgot because I'm stupid, straight up. But no, yeah, I think it's really, really, really fun. I think I'm really excited to try it out. It's getting pretty good reviews. It's got average Metacritic 75 to 77, while PC got 69%. Nice.
I wonder if that has something to do with people's expectations for it. Like maybe it's just not a good PC game. Maybe it just doesn't make for a good PC game. I don't know.
Maybe. Or maybe that's just like, maybe there's like a lot of engine ports. I know there's some problems with a lot of stuff.
Could be, yeah. I'd be interested to know what's behind that difference, but anyway.
But yeah, no, that's a bit of a sadness, but I imagine they'll fix that, and I'll still play it on PC, or maybe I'll do PlayStation out. I don't know. But yeah, it was announced a couple of months ago, and yeah, Soul Hackers came out 97 on Saturn, 99 on PS1, suck it, PS1. And of course, they'll localize the 3DS port in the West back in 13. So, yeah, this game is looks like a lot of fun. I definitely recommend playing it if you have not. I think it looks like a lot of fun. You play the first one or second. I don't think there's a lot of needing to play the first one to get this one. I think it might be a standalone. But if you want to play the first one, you can always play it on the 3DS emulator Citra, like we talked about earlier. I think that's doable. So,
hey, scroll down.
Oh yeah, I'll scroll down. Yeah.
So there's a little face reveal for Dan.
For Dan, right there. Let's zoom in on that face. Let's get that face fully.
Beautiful.
Zoomed. Oh, wow, that gave me a shock. There we go. Dan, nice. Dan, picture like his shirt.
Golf clap.
Sagata. I didn't even noticed that, but yeah, look at Dan, everybody. Give Dan a clap.
Thank you, Dan.
Clap
He's here
Dan.
to help.
Dan.
LOL, please.
But yeah, everyone give Dan a clap. Little clap emoji. But yeah, I think that is it. We are over time by a lot, but we're not. But I guess by 4 minutes. But
I mean, isn't that kind of like par for the course now? We usually run over now.
Yeah, we started late anyway, so it evened out. Actually, we're actually, if you think about it, since we started a little bit later, we should wait a minute. That way we can, we can make it even.
Give people the bang for their buck. Give people their money's worth.
Bang for the buck. Dan.
What are you streaming today?
Nothing actually. Sadly, I have to run after this. I have to go out real quick and do some errands. So, fortunately, no stream today. Sadly, guys, I'm so sorry. I will
It's okay.
try
He'll make it up to you. He's gonna stream Res with the trance vibrator.
Wow, just make it even more awkward. What do we got? You can't fit the big like 25 incher in. I got so many holes to fill with the PVMs, 20 inches, big 20 inches. Got the Res vibrate, man. This is a sexually charged podcast. Sorry about that, guys. Or not. Probably not. You know what? I don't apologize for any of this.
Okay, you're going to Vegas. What goes to Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
Unless it's SHIRO, then it gets broadcasted to everybody in the in the YouTube verse. That's the way to put it.
Well, let's shout our Patreon supporters.
Absolutely. We actually have a new one today.
We do. Yeah, we just got it.
Let me look at the name of it. Stone
Oliver?
Man, I think.
Stone. Okay. Let's see.
We actually got two.
Oliver Steinman. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? Oh no, that was last week. I didn't shout that out. We had a new one. Joseph. Wow. Zoic. Zonic. Sorry about that, Joseph. He's got a cool avatar though. And then Stone Man, Oliver Steinman. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much, people. And let me shout out our other Patreon. Wow, that sounded pretty bad. Sorry, guys. That was pretty insulting. Let's shout out our awesome patrons. There we go. Brought that back. A Murder of Crows, Blue Moon 95, Cerillion, Emerald Nova, Johannes Fetz, Nate Lawrence, Derek, aka Team, Jim Clasher Rank, Justin, King Ghidra, Momphis, Newt Ragus, Robert Ramsey, Rowan Dished, Shadow Mask, Stowman, of course, shout out him, Tanuki Trev, and of course, Young Money Sowie. Thank you. I'm glad he's back on there. It's been nice to say that name again. If you guys want to punched myself. If you guys want to support us and get shouted on the show, you can back us at the $10 and above level, get you all access. So early videos, early stuff, SHIRO Show videos, early Editor's Corner stuff. Of course, the magazine, of course, that's $3 and up, of course, for that. Mm-hmm. And then if you, like and subscribe. And if you can't back us financially, you can, back us financially on a regular basis. I've been doing this all this time, and I'm still screwing up, man. I gotta get
Okay, I'll take it. If you guys can't back us financially, you can help us share the stream on social media.
Oh, this was the shirt plug.
Oh, there's a shirt. You can buy our shirts on the Threadless shop. Yeah, there's a link right on our website under the menu.
Thank you,
lots of different designs. I know every time we do the show, I say I'm going to do more designs, but I've been really busy at work. But I will get caught up with that.
A whole ass
in the
magazine.
meantime, you got AM25. I don't know though. Yeah, no. Seriously, I've been way too busy at work. I need to do some more SHIRO stuff. That's what I actually want to do. But yeah, no, you guys, there's so many different ways that listen to our podcast, listen to the, thumbs up the videos, hit the bell. I know it sounds cliche, but it helps, if you guys are getting the notifications and then you're sharing it out on social media, that's going to help us grow. We stream regularly on our channel, so YouTube basically hates us, but it's okay because we're doing it for you guys. So yeah, just, more people we can bring to this community, the better. Saturn is our future, so we gotta do everything we can to
retro guys
get the word out there. And then of course, thank you Blue Moon for that $20 and Rob for the 10 pounds.
Thank you very much. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and
until next time.
I just want to say before we go, I just want to show how far we came. Look at
yeah,
that was like just last year. Look how far we have come since.
Wait, was
then.
was that the first one?
That was the first one. March 22nd, 2021. Look at us. Man, I look really fat in that. Sorry about Fat Pat. I look chonky.
Well, then that's good, though. Then you've lost weight, Feel better?
I'm getting the muscles. Yeah. I feel better. Muscles. I feel more energized, more relaxed. But yeah, look at that. Nice. Big fat headphones. Look at that. Using a little microphone. Got Dave doing arm things. But
I think I'm fatter. now. I've put on some weight.
You're very good, Dave. I like the way you. Baby, I love you way every day. But yeah, I think that's about it. Do we have anything else we should say before we head out?
Editor's Corner drops Wednesday for Patreon supporters. Check it out. Please share it. Don't share it. It's for Patreon, but share it on Saturday when it goes live.
Yeah, share it when that goes live. Just share all our Patreon stuff out and make it pointless to have one.
You guys get the point. No, I don't have anything else to say.
Dankeschön, Snowman, für den Support. Du bist der beste, ein gutes Fan. Dankeschön. Wer lieber. Tut mir leid.
Tomorrow is
I just choked on that. Sorry.
Anybody streaming anything tomorrow? I don't know. Saturday? I don't know.
Maybe I might see if I have time. But yeah, I'll try to stream something sometime. I'm gonna have a busy Saturday. I got like a bunch of PVMs I have to go through. So hopefully gonna sell a couple of more of those babies to local people, get them in the PVM scene, and make my money back. I got like 1,400 left. I gotta make back up. I'm hoping to get a sizable chunk in this medical equipment I have lying around, because I do not need endoscopy equipment. I do not need to examine buttholes in this house. There's no buttholes that are going to be examined in the vicinity of me. So yeah, if you need butthole examining equipment, definitely hit me up. But if you don't hit me up.
Pat's a butthole surfer.
Yeah,
surfs a lot of buttholes.
No. I need to listen to that album again. But anyways,
all right.
Until next time. Remember, guys, you must play Sega Saturn.
You must. See ya.